Hi guys, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. So I'm really excited to be doing Vlogmas again. The last time I did Vlogmas would have been in 2014, and so I'm back again and so excited about it. Unfortunately, I have to tell you, it is 8 o'clock at night and I had a very, very hard day today. Maybe one of the hardest days I've had so far this year, in terms of just not the actual nature of the stuff that has gone down or anything, but rather just my space of mind. And I really want to get into a better frame of mind for this month and really get some freedom and enjoyment out of this whole season. I almost want to rest this camera somewhere just so I can actually have a proper yarn with you guys. So I might just do that. So here we are in my very fancy setup. But I just thought I wanted to have a sit down and have a proper good yarn with you all. Just where things are at heading into this year's Vlogmas. I look back at some of the videos from then and just think about how much has really changed for me. I'll link the playlist for Vlogmas from 2014 down below so you can go and watch it. But I just think I'm in such a different I'm in such a different stage of life at the moment. I was 21 then and I'm 23 now, so 2 years has gone by. I've seen a lot of stuff, I've experienced a lot of stuff that's really changed me and shaped me as a human in that time. And I just think, you know, I'm so thankful for a lot of it. A lot of it has really just impacted me in ways that I didn't think would expect, and I've got a completely different job than I did then. I was still doing youth work, but I was in a church then, and now I'm in an organisation which is faith-based, but it's very different. And I was working with a mix of young people and a huge cross-section, and now I'm working just with young women, which I love, but has its own challenges for sure. And I just think, you know, I just wish I could just tell you everything that had happened between now and that time, but I kind of can't go into all of the details because we'll just be here forever. But I thought I could tell you a couple of things and update you guys, and I share a lot of my videos on my channel this year have been around books and reading, and not really about me as much. There's been some stuff around. I did a video on like Bible college and on self-care and on self-love and my self-love journey, which is, you know, it's still a journey all the time, but yeah, some things that have definitely shaped me since my last Vlogmas. There's been a couple of really influential and huge things. One of the things obviously was last year, just over a year ago now, I left my job at the church which I had been in for a really long time. I had been a part of the church that I was working in since I was 13, and I was a leader when I was 17, and then an intern when I was 18 and 19, and then I was paid staff when I was 20 and 21 and 22. So I'd been in that church for almost 10 years. Been a Christian for almost 10 years. That was the only church I really knew how to be a part of like that, and it was a beautiful time and I totally loved it. But leaving it really took a real toll on me and really impacted me in ways that I didn't expect in terms of my overall well-being as a human. And yeah, so that was really interesting. I just sort of changed the angle just to mix it up a bit. Some other things that happened around then, so after I left that job, I went on a big trip to America, and I went there for about 4 weeks, and I went just with my parents, but they were already over there and I flew over and met them there. And I'd never never travelled on a plane by myself that far before, and I did it all by myself. I had a stopover in Sydney and and then went to LA and then went to San Francisco and met my family there, and we did this road trip around America for 4 weeks, and it was really, really a growing and changing experience. And bigger than that, it really did some healing in my soul that had really kind of got a little bit broken and messed up from my time in my previous job. And I think that isn't because it was a church, and I want to make that really clear, and it wasn't the people, it wasn't the place, it was just the kind of emotional stuff that does happen when you leave one job. And I didn't have anything to go to, but I knew it was time to leave, and so there was just a bit of an emotional toll that happened during that process. And then going over to America was obviously a really big time and amazing, and I went to some crazy churches over there, and I'd love to tell you guys all about that at some point. But it was really, really amazing, and it really healed some stuff in my heart that got a little bit broken in the process of leaving one job and heading into a new stage of life. So that was pretty crazy. As soon as I got back from America, my mum was diagnosed with breast cancer, and that was all in the same 2 months. To have that kind of stuff go on in your life is just really, really intense, really full on. I don't wish that experience that our family had on anybody. The silver lining out of all of that was our family really drew in really close together and cared for each other a lot better, and grew like a deeper compassion for one another, which was really beautiful, and a lot of beauty did come out of that whole experience. But it was pretty damn hard, to be honest, to sit with somebody, you know, your parent, and my mum is my hero. Like, I don't love anyone else in the world ever like I love my mum, and I had to sit with her and hear her, sit with her as she was told that she had cancer, and it was just a really, really difficult time in my life, but kind of amazing as well, and to see God's hand at work and that whole thing. It was just unbelievable to see our stuff just kind of weaved together in its own amazing way. I was just really blown away with how things kind of just worked out, and it was just kind of unreal. Like the fact that I left my job, I didn't have enough money to continue to flat, and as you would know from those last Vlogmas videos, I was flatting with Fenella, who is still my best friend, and is doing Vlogmas for the first time this year, which is so exciting. And it was just awesome, you know, the fact that I had to move out meant I moved back in with my parents, which is why I'm where I am now. It's almost like I had to move out, and then it's like I moved back home, and I didn't have a job, so I was able to be with my mum during all of her appointments and all of the things. And it was just kind of this surreal experience where it was like, because I wasn't working and I was living at home, I was able to give my mum the kind of love and care and respect that I don't know, I kind of thought I wouldn't get to do that until I was really, really old and she was like retiring or something like that, and I'd finally get to care for her like she's always cared for me, and I kind of got to do that last year, so that was kind of an honour. It's starting to get dark now, so I'm trying to speed up what's happened. A lot of things happened since then. I got my new job, and it's working for a charitable trust, and it's just amazing, and I love it so much. It's so challenging in different ways. I work a lot with young women around self-love and self-confidence, which is something I'm so passionate about, and is really, really hard, but I'm so in love with it. And we actually had this thing last night where we got together and we had like a celebration of all the things that the trust, as a charitable trust, has done this year, and just to be able to reflect on all of that together and see it all come together, it just was so overwhelmingly beautiful. It was like, what we do really matters and has an impact on real people, and I cried like so many times and tried not to, but it was just really amazing, guys. And I just really wanted you to know that that since last Vlogmas that I've done, so much has changed, and me as a person, I've changed, I've grown so much, and I'm so honoured and privileged and blessed to be on the journey that I'm on. And I'm super excited. Next week I'm going away. One of my best friends is getting married and I get to be a bridesmaid, and I'm just so excited to share that with you guys and have that be a part of Vlogmas forever. And I think one of my favourite parts of Vlogmas last time I did it was that it included Fenella graduating, and I'll have that forever, like, and Fenella will have that forever. And I'll leave a link to Fenella's channel below, because she's my best friend and I just love her, and I just can't wait to see the stuff that she gets up to this Vlogmas and getting to have crossover between our videos because we spend a lot of time together. So very, very excited about that, and I'm excited for you guys to interact with Fenella and actually get to know her personality a lot more, because I feel like that might come across a lot better in her videos. Yeah, so that's my update. I wanted to share one more thing with you which is totally random and unrelated, but I'm currently wearing these leggings, and they don't look like anything special, but they are so soft, and I want to tell you about them. And I'm not sponsored by anything because I'm not a big enough YouTuber for any of that stuff, but I really wanted to share these with you because I love them. And these leggings are from the company Girlfriend Collective, and basically they are the most comfortable thing I've ever put on my body. I want to wear them all the time and I love them so much, and I'm going to buy my mum some for Christmas because I just think they're the best thing ever. And they're so soft. I got her to feel them and she was like, oh my god. The people who make them get proper wages. They're made in Vietnam, and so they're doing good things for the planet, but they're also amazing quality, and they weren't ridiculously priced either. I don't have a lot of money, but I think, you know, these are amazing, and if you can spend a little bit more money and have it be better for the planet, then I think that's amazing. So I wanted to share these with you because I love them so much, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this year's Vlogmas and just sharing some really special experiences with you guys, and having another Vlogmas to just look back on, because I still watch the Vlogmas videos from 2 years ago and just freak out about how amazing it was. So yeah, so I'm just going to leave that there, and I just want to say thank you so much for continuing on this journey with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of my life for so long, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.